Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Computer Science and Things. Today I'm going to be showing you how to basically, the plan is I'm going to make a project here, and this project is going to contain information about how to make requests to servers and whatnot using Python. The project we're going to be doing today is pulling ISBN numbers from from posts in Craigslist.com. So if you go to Craigslist.com, and we go to, let's wait for it to load. It's a little bit slow right now, and my connection failed. Hopefully we can get this working. Okay, good. So if we go to books, and we look in the book section, we kind of see that, there's some stuff here, and yeah, there's some, titles and whatnot, and blah, 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 stuff like this. But what I want to do is I want to scrape this website for ISBN numbers and the prices that they're being sold for. So it looks like not many people put the ISBN in the titles, which is unfortunate. So we can't just go page by page. What about if we look inside of here? They do get the ISBN here, it looks like. Looks like they copied and pasted the freaking Amazon description page here, which is unfortunate. Whoops, went too far back. So it's like this one right here, security awareness. Yeah, they put the ISBN here, and they also put this ISBN here. It's like this is $45. It's probably the same price as Amazon. We'll see though. And basically, I'm going to just show you how to start, your requests program that we're going to make here today. Right now, I'm just giving an introduction to what the project is going to be like. Right now, we're going to Amazon. We're going to see what the price of this book is, see if we can make a profit off of it or not. But we're not going to use the Amazon API because you need a website in order to access their product information API. Right now, we're just going to try to pull the ISBNs from Craigslist, and then later on, once I get the Amazon API working, then we might do that too. If you look at the third-party sellers, it's about $30. So this guy is overselling it by, seems like about $10. So yeah, it's not good to sell here. But I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get eBay.com working here. So we're going to check the same thing in eBay. It takes a second for my internet to work. My apologies. I'm probably going to cut this out. Unless I have something interesting to say, of course. Which I might keep that in. We're going to check for that ISBN. So in order to get a feel of what's going on here, so we have the domain name here. We have the requests being done here. So the query from R40 and TRSK, blah, 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 blah. eBay has an API though, so we can use that here. Best thing you can do is look at sold items. So these are complete listings. So they sell for about, let's see here. And this is this new? This is pre-owned, okay. Pre-owned. Looks like they sell for about anywhere from, let's say we want pre-owned here, so used. Oh, they're all used, looks like. So they sell anywhere from $21 to $70, it looks like. Yeah, let's start thinking about what we're going to be doing here. Okay, so look at this tag here. Securement.craigslist.org. Obviously, that's where I'm located because it automatically goes to there. Okay, so if we come back to the main page, we go to, so this is just sacramento.craigslist.org. So if you want a different city, probably put in the title of the name and then put craigslist.org there. So we could set up a program that automatically does that, create a dictionary that pulls all cities from somewhere, and then all city names of the United States, maybe, or maybe of your local areas, and then searches Craigslist through there. So if we click on books, the books section, we get D/books magazines /search/BKA. I assume that is a general search, like tag for you to do. Maybe like maybe when it's sorting. What happens when we sort by price? Let's see how this tag changes. Okay, so it has BKA question mark sort equals price ASC. So price ascending, that's the query. So since they don't have an API, we're gonna have to work by debugging this. Now I don't know if by basically debugging, not debugging, but like decoding, reverse engineering their requests that they make. So let's go to let's see if there's a Python dependency for Craigslist. Python Craigslist. So there's a simple Craigslist wrapper here, which might be good to use. Let's see how this works. Sometimes I might be too stupid to use some of these dependencies because they don't document it enough or whatever. Simple. You know what? We're gonna make our own thing. Because that is terrible. That is garbage. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna interpret this website here. So we're gonna do like inspect element, and then wish we could. Yeah. Okay. So this is how you basically interpret what the server is doing. Console, no. Inspector, no. Network. Yeah, I think this is what we want here. So if we go to don't allow, I don't know what you're talking about. See how it's making requests to the server right now? It's making posts. Probably because I'm zooming in and out, you know. By accident, not doing it on purpose. Sacramento. Let's go there. Let's see what was sent in the request. Nothing. Oh, it's because we're not looking at all of them. Okay, go on. Hold on. Okay, we made a GET request to sacramentocraigslist.org. Okay, let's get started here. I don't want it in Activity Watch. I want it in there. Okay, so we're just going to call it Craigslist Scraper. How about that? We're not going to make like a... We're not going to make like something that can make requests or anything. We're just going to make something that can get data from Craigslist and use it in some way. So this is a Craigslist scraper. Pending, it will search Craigslist for what you want to find and return what it found that matched your search query. No good ignores license. No. Okay, we're gonna create that repository now. It should be in the Git that is here. Right. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna make our new file in here. We're gonna go IDLE. We're gonna go, or actually, I was gonna wonder if I want to make Apache, you know, automatically generate documentation for this, but I don't think we're gonna do that today. So maybe later. We'll implement that later. I just don't really know how to use it yet. So we're gonna go IDLE. We're gonna go File, New File, File, Save As. And we're gonna go into Documents, GitHub, Craigslist Scraper. Here we go. So we're gonna name this file Craigslist Scraper. And now whenever you're doing programming, you always want to like put a big tag up in here about what the program is. So what does our program do? This program just grabs data from Craigslist, from the Craigslist, from Craigslist, and stores them for the user. Yeah. So now what we want to do is want to make if, let's go is equal to main. Then we do this functionality. So this is going to allow our program to start from this point basically. And we're also going to import argparse because we want to be able to use this with other programs in our system. Now, what argparse does is it allows you to use it makes your program makeable from the command line basically. So I kind of forget how to use it though. Arguments args equals to parser. Now we do. Hold on, I have some examples in here that kind of help me with relearning this stuff, and I want to go to Python Fun. I think it's SSH executor. It had to be, because he's using the arguments there, right? Yeah, here it is. Okay, def parser. I don't know why I didn't see it last time. So we do parser equals argparse dot argument parser this. Okay, so let's just copy all this here and copy to my own because I'm a lazy son of a gun. Okay, and we're gonna look at how he does this here. So basically, he calls the argparse argument parser, and that creates this program for him. But we're gonna use Craigslist scraper program. And we're not going to use any of this stuff here. What we want our tag to be, we want it to be, basically how do we want to access this stuff? We got to think about how Craigslist works, basically. So I guess we could pass in the location URL. So what we'll do is you do like U, and this will be the location URL. This will be the help command. So when you type help, this will tell you what it does. And when you use these flags in the command line, it will basically just be like, oh, okay, so you want this flag and pass this stuff to the flag, okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to just say like help example http://sacramento.craigslist.com. So you go grab your own URL from here, you go here, Control C, and then you come back here and go like this. So you're going to pass the URL in there. Now, what we want here is we want required. Yeah, we'll make it required, sure. And we'll pass in a category too. How about that? Or we'll pass in what we want to pass in. Okay, hold on. So we're going to pass in like the query. Or what we could do, we could pass in regular expression and then, look for that from there. Let's do a category C command. So these are like two different flags. Okay, so like this is like the verbose flag that you could use, or you could use this flag for this command, for this thing that you're passing in. You could do -C or category, and they would both work the same. And I think you can provide like a name to this. I forget. I don't know if I have anything here that does that. Here, let's look it up real quick. We can go to, this is good for you to know. So what we can do is we can go to the documentation of the argparse Python 3 docs. We can just go here. Oh, that was a tutorial. Okay, no, we want this. It can take a second to load. Import argparse, blah, 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 blah. Destination, that's what we want. So that's gonna what we can access the call as when in like when we're done creating our basically a parser object. That's what we can access it as. So we're gonna just access it as URL, and then this is gonna be dest equals destination cat. Dun, 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 dun. So you need a category, you need a URL, and you also need a query. So we're going to start with this. Actually, no, we're going to use a regular expression. So regular expressions allow you to search for regex. Allows you to search for like specific things. And I'm just thinking like abstractly here. Like I'm trying to figure out like what does my program want to do? What do we want to be able to expand upon? You know, what do we want to be able to expand upon if we do want to? So we're going to do regex. So it's for a regular expression. And this is like a shorthand for a regular expression here too. So I guess we should do that here too, just to maintain some level of familiarity. So I think what we could do is we could have like, okay, parse argument, and this doesn't have to be required. I think that means I have to do like this. So that way, you know, at the end there won't be a required like thing there. So yeah, so we're gonna have two required arguments of a query regular expression, a regex, and a category. If there's nothing passed as a category, then we're gonna just default to something else. Okay, yeah, I think that's good for now. So what we can do here now is we can say, okay, I want to be able to find. So this is going to be the URL. It's equal to args.url because that's what we named our destination as. Then we can be like, okay, I want the regular expression from args.regex. Okay, because that's our regular expression. Then I also want the category. Well, we don't want user because that was from the old one. What's great about parse args is that, like, you know, it's just great, really. It's like awesome. I don't even know how it works really, but it's awesome. Category required false. Make it required true actually, simply because actually no. I want to test if it has an argument called cat, but I'm not sure how to do that. What's interesting is that programmatically creates objects for you, so I think it's really cool that Parser does that, argparse. I'm not exactly sure how they do that, honestly. It's pretty cool though. Thinking how we want category to work here. Let's just make it true so that and we'll have a store action of we'll have an action that does something, I don't know. So what we can do here is we're going to be like, okay, required true, but action is equal to store underscore false. So what that'll do is it'll be like, okay, when you pass the flag of category, see how I want to do that, man. I want to be able to be like, okay, well, did we pass the flag category in? You know what I mean? Because I don't want to have to pass C every time. There has to be like a object that stores these things, right? What object are we using? We're using the argument parser object. Okay, so control F. Yeah, here we go. These are the functions. I want to know what object it creates. Okay, this is the object. Okay, duh. Okay, maybe the parse args function is what we're looking for, because that's what we're trying to access, right? Yeah, parse args. Okay, so we're gonna do control F, parse underscore args. Okay, wait. I think there's a link to it right there. Yeah, right there. Okay. So we go vars of args, and then we see that it brings us back. Well, that is not even part of our parse args, but it gave us what we wanted. Okay. So if we go to Craigslist scraper and we go to like okay, hold on. Let's go z, and we go if cat in vars of args, then we do this. Cat is equal to args dot cat. So it's going to check for if cat is a key in the vars args, and then it's going to store that in there. If not, then it won't do that. So what we can do now is we can test this by going to the command line. So we're going to go cmd, then we're going to go to cd, well, let's go to dir, cd documents, cd doc, nope, that's not what I wanted, cd cd documents, cd get, cd c dir, and then what we can do is we can go, okay, so that lists the directories in here if you don't know that. So we go python py3, I think, because I have to do that because I have python. No, I don't have python. So we can go python. I'm confused on that because like if I had python 2 in here it would conflict with that, but I don't have that on the system. So Craigslist scraper.py. Now we can pass the flag. Okay, so we'll pass the we need to pass the URL flag, so we'll pass the U, and so we'll do just what we had before, which is not that though. Not that. Oh yeah. https://sacramento.craigslist.org. Then we do -r. This is a regular expression. We're just gonna go $$, $$, I think that's the thing to search for anything and everything, which makes it not matter. So just grab everything, and then we'll also pass we won't pass the cat flag, so that shouldn't produce an error, but we'll see. More? No. Hold on. What's that about? So I'll just make a quick little category. Plus cat. Okay, hold on. This is just helpful for debugging here. Rejects equals rejects. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do, oh man, I've got to do, I'll go all the way back. Okay, do dash H. And now you can see that the Craigslist scraper program has optional arguments. It has H help, has the U URL location, has the regex command, and has the category command. So we're gonna do that again. We're gonna go, okay, dash C. We're gonna go like dash U, We're gonna go like HTTPS //Sacramento, and I'm just copying it from there, so that's cool. Craigslist.org/-R. We're gonna do just like $, caret, but we're gonna put like that in quotes because I feel like it's gonna try to read what I'm trying to put in here. Traceback, Craigslist scraper.p by line 30 and print category must be string, not bool. Okay, so we gotta turn this into a string. And we don't need to store false anymore because we're actually checking if it just exists. So we're gonna do this again. Name main is not defined, yeah. So we're gonna like just comment that out for a second, and it should be working fine now. Okay, so we got the URL, we got our regex, and we got category of none. That's good. Because it stringed the none object into the word none, so that's good. Now, if we do this again, and we go, now if we put in the C flag, it should be like, okay, I want books. Okay, I want books. Now it says books, okay, good. But I misspelled category. There we go. Perfect. Now, what else is there to the Craigslist stuff? So there's two like categories here. There's like housing, and then there's for sale. So if we go here, it goes to for sale and then search. Okay, it goes /D. What's the /D mean? Weapons would do like different things here. Twilight Zone. Oh my god. Complete Twilight Zone VHS. Who wants that? Books. So we go books. It goes books, magazines, search, BKA. If we go back, we go to garage sale. Just search GMS. So it does like garage and moving sales. Okay, so it's the abbreviation of the whole section basically. I'll go back to here. So it's like if we look at this, then it goes books and magazines, so BKA. Interesting. Don't know why the /D is there. What happens if we get rid of that? Let's see. No attribute, return to Craigslist homepage. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, see, look, he has the ISBN listed here. Has the condition and stuff there. And he has that there. So most people, I guess, list one, like, post and do that instead. So let's look at this source page here. View page source. What we could do is we could call it categories. So that way you can pass like a list of stuff in, a list of categories you want to look in. Maybe best. Let's go to here real quick. We're gonna import regex. Oh, whoops. Import requests. Sorry. Then making a Oh man, I gotta remember all this stuff. I gotta remember how to use the request object here, basically. Oof. Which is fine, you know, I'm just showing you everything, how you do this. Documentation. You're not supposed to remember everything, you're supposed to look it up and relearn how to use it, basically. All the time. Oh wait, no, I don't want that one. I want this one. I want developer interface. That's what you want. Because this is going to show you like all these, how to use all the functions and whatever. That's why I'm also using this page 2. Request.request. Okay, you pass the method and you pass the keyword arguments in to there. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this. Import. Oh no. I wanted to test it out. So that's what we're doing right here. We're testing. We are going to test our. So what we can do here is we can go like, oh shoot. Okay. So we go method. And we go. I want to look at this page here. I want to do get request to this page. So what we do is we just come up here like this. Bam. Oh wait, what? View page source. This is the, okay, yeah. We're gonna make a get request of this page here. And we'll see what happens there, which I guess I should have stored it somewhere, damn it. Okay, you can see the response of 200, which is fine, so the request did get through, and it did make the proper request. But now we're going to store the response into here, and we're just going to recopy this and do it again real quickly. And what we can do now is we can go resp.text, and it should show us all the tags and stuff that we got back. Yeah. Now, it's not very pretty, obviously, but it's still loading. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so let's import. So from ppprint import preprint. Okay, if you don't have all these dependencies too, simply just do pip install pprint, pip install bs4, pip install requests to get these, because you will need them for lots of things. So if we do pprint resp.text, it should be much nicer now. It's going to take longer to print, I think, but it should be okay. I might just restart this whole freaking shell, because man, it's going to be slow now. Jesus Christ, okay. Hold on, let's just restart it. Let's just restart it, yeah. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to come here, and we're going to go File, Python shell. Yeah, that's what we want. So we want import requests from we're going to do this again. It's going to go resp equals request method equals. So this explicitly states, like, I want the method variable in this function to get this string. And then I also want the URL to be what we had before. So it is So we're going to go bam and bam. So now we're going to get our response back. It should be 200. Yep, and if you want to see like what the status code was, you can go like this. See if you got a proper response back. You did. So if you get 200, that's a proper response code. It means that the server got it, manipulated the data, sent it back to you, and everything was good. That's what you want to see. So you do pprint resp.text, and you should be able to see everything nice and neatly formatted for you. It's a little bit slower simply because it's pretty printing it for you one line at a time, but you know, it works. So if we come all the way up here, we see that we have all these thingies. It's like, well, we got user links and you got user actions, user post, blah, blah, blah. So you can post things. So this is like this section here. So this is left bar, yeah. Homepage search, search method get. So this is the search bar right here. And this is the my account link right here. So you see this? This links to your home page if you're logged in, or the login page for your account. Okay, but we want to find what's for sale here. Like, where do they store those tags at? Okay. Real estate for sale. Okay, yeah, so see, that's a little bit naughty. Housing. So they store it in a span tag with a class of text option. And they also have it as data category HHH. So if we go here and we go here, the data category right there is HHH, which makes sense now. Okay. Now, if we look at the data all title, all housing, class HHH, search HHH. Yeah. See, I wish they had an API so we didn't have to do this stuff, but they don't. So, gotta do it. Div class cats. Oh, it's funny. I named mine the same thing, cat. Housing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna like make a program that pulls all these from the API, from this thing here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna like allow the user to search based on the category they pass through. So like if they want apartments / housing, or they just want this housing section, then we can do that. But that's going to be a different file, I think. So we're going to make a new file here. New file. We're going to save this as grab. So we're going to save this file as file save as category getter. Yeah, just as this says, it's just the file used to grab all the possible categories of your URL. And I think we'll make a class for it. I'm not sure. I'm not really good with classes, so. But we do start always with this if __ name. This is just like a helper function, basically. So we might put it in like a utils directory later. Run main. When we get to it, and we're just gonna, we are just going to run this file. It's not gonna have like any command line arguments that we want to pass to it or anything. So what do we want to pass? What do we want to use this as? We want to import the request module again. For debugging purposes, and then import BS4. So let's say it has a class argument, object argument. as a looks like a CSS object type called class, then it's probably a this thingy. Now, if it has a no, it's not. Okay. Trying to like see how we can separate these classes, categories, and then subcategories. I'm going to go to automatetheboringstuff.com if you don't know what that book is. It's a great book, but it's great reference material for me because I don't remember anything. But basically shows you how to use BS4 and all the other stuff in there. So if you go to web scraping and you go to Selenium is not what we're using Beautiful Soup. So we're going to go to Beautiful Soup, Control F. There we go. So we created a Beautiful Soup object by doing get request raise dot. Yeah, we got to do that too. Or I don't like doing that. Okay. So we're gonna just do like okay. We're gonna make a request to the URL. So we're gonna say that URL is equal to basically we're doing this so we don't have to like copy everything and write everything down and blah 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 blah, you know, because it's gonna be faster than trying to do anything. And if they ever change anything, then we can hopefully just use this. And it's like if they add a new category or whatnot, then we can hopefully just use this and get the new category that way. I mean, I don't know why I'm using it, making a whole like thing in here. I could just script it all out, but you know, like I said, if they change anything, then we'll have this to back up on. Equals. We want to import requests, not requests. Want to make a get request. Want to the URL called URL. Now we want to make a response object here. So we're gonna go here. We want resp dot raise underscore 4 underscore status. So in case we get a bad response, and then a soup object called bs4 dot full soup. This will make it easy to navigate the response that we got. So see, this is getting the text that we got from the response, and it's turning into a beautiful soup object. Now, here, this is what we wanted. So soup.select div, soup.select the element with an ID attribute of author. Okay, hold on. So let's use this. So you want the one that uses a, so this is going to be like the categories is equal to, okay, maybe we can just do this. Maybe we can just like find all the things that are in div.class. Okay, so we can do soup.select. Let's just put in cats and see what happens. Dot. Has to be a quotations. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's run this real quick, see what happens. We'll print it out too. Okay, we'll p-print it. No module found named request. Import requests. Yeah, okay. Try it again. Okay, I saw an error up here, so I'm going to try to look at what it is. Okay, yeah, we'll pass in another thing here. So dot lxml. Why not? Okay, look, so we got the div of cats, Da, 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 da. Activities, is that a category here? Let's look at this. Or we'll look back at this. Or we'll just look at this. Activities, hey, look at that. So we did good. We did a good job. So it should have all of them. Now we just need to get the text from them. Select. I wonder if there's a, okay, let's go look at the Beautiful Soup documentation now. Beautiful Soup documentation. Here we go. So if we do like, okay, soup.select cats. I wonder if this will work. A tags. What happens if we do this? No, nothing, okay. If we do this? Hey, there we go. Getting closer. Activities. Now if we do so we're going to print the first one, dot text, and we'll see what happens there. Same thing. What? Not exactly sure what happened right there. Activities. So see, we got the category name. There you go. That's how you use Beautiful Soup and request. Look at that. How many lines of code was that? Freaking 4 lines of code. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? So we got all the categories in the Craigslist application. Might have some bugs in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do a little for loop here to make sure that we don't have any false flags, basically. For cat and categories pprint. Hold on. Dot text. See, look, there's like a character mess up right there. I don't know what that is. Local news. Let's see what that is. Local news. I don't know why it had some character stuff there. Interesting. Maybe because of we're using LXML. I'm not sure. Etc. Part-time. Computer, crew, and I think, yeah, cool, awesome. Like, okay, let's see if we click this. This makes it different. Event gigs, search EVG. So I think that's like just the general search that would do if you didn't have anything right there. The EVG right there is what I'm talking about. So if you just have nothing there, then it just searches EVG, which is just the general search query that you make here. So it just searches all probably. But if you put like, I don't know, like event or something like that, then it puts a query in there, EVG, but it still has the EVG tag. Interesting. So what we could do is we could be like, okay, so store all those categories, right? For store. And we could store it into a pickle file, which, I don't know, it seems like it was okay. And then if we ever need to regenerate this stuff, we can just like click this file and it will do it right away for us. So pretty cool, huh? Let's continue on here for a minute.